All right, so this is session number 1 with Kaiden. First time working with her. Uh, so I want to do a comparison of before I made any changes and after we made some changes to her throw, just so you can kind of see visually some of the differences that we're trying to create in her throw to get it out further. Okay, so the top video is corrected. The bottom video is before I said anything to her. Okay. So the first thing that we want to in the shot put is everything to be underneath into the shot put to push it out in that direction. We're trying to get it as far out in that direction as possible. So this bottom video, the first thing that I notice is that our center of mass is right down the middle. Most folks will think, yeah, that's balanced. But in the throws, the weight of the shot put is on this side over here, and we're trying to shift from here to that side, right? Because we're trying to throw in that direction. Now, her weight is balanced, which is not terrible, but her left foot in this position, right here, is in front of her. She can't square up and get her body to the sector. Therefore, she can't throw the shot put out further. It's in the way, right? So she's having to reach over herself to throw it. And as you notice, she kind of falls backwards because it doesn't feel right. It's not super comfortable, but she's strong and super athletic, so she's just been capable of doing it. So the first thing that we adjusted up here was we moved her foot from right here in the center to right here. We are lining it up with the left sector line. So anytime she goes to a track meet, her left foot, her front foot close to the toe board, needs to be lined up with the left sector line. Her right foot needs to be in the middle of the circle. So if the middle is right here, boom, then that's where her right foot needs to be. And oddly enough, though, those feet are set down the left sector line. And the reason you do this is because when you lift and rotate the body, now she can get her hips turned all the way to the front versus in this bottom throw, she couldn't do that. She couldn't do that. There was no way for her to get turned to the front. Now, the next thing that I noticed was that we learned how to push from our back leg to the right. When we do this, our legs are right underneath the shot put. Here, our legs are here. The shot put wants to go that way, but our legs are here. Two different angles. Body wants to go up, shot put wants to go out. Here, body is going up, shot put is going up and out. That's going to produce more height and more finish on the shot put. Okay, so I just wanted you to see some of the main differences in the before and after. Let me try to time this up, play it one time together so you can really tell the difference in position. Here, her center of mass is over the right leg, where it should be. All the power is from the right leg. Versus here, her center of her mass is right down the middle. So all we did was shift it in that direction. So we can then shift it back into that direction. So it's here, going this way. And the goal is to go from here to there. Let's watch that. Do that one more time. I know it's probably a little bit difficult to see. Let me clear this out of the way. Oh. We also took out the multiple winds. All those you see, those are not necessary. They're pointless. They waste time. You can be at more repetitions and more efficient in the movements with less movement. And boom. Again, that starting position is already so much better. Her weight's over her right leg. You're going to see at the bottom, left foot's in the way. So angle of the shot put with her body is not there. But the top video, you're going to see leg is right underneath the shot put, and she's able to turn her body to the center of the sector. More balance and more control. So going forward, what I'm going to teach her just based off of this top video is if you notice, the first movement is with her upper body. She goes elbow, she kind of sits up, and then she pushes from the legs. We need to start trying to get push from the legs and the upper body, and then turn our shoulders from here to the front instead of just shifting forward and punching. So just a little bit different way to throw the shot put. We'll talk about that next week, as well as getting more weight back this way and then getting more of a push in that direction. Hope this video helps.